Hi you guys, welcome to Cancerian Chronicles. We are going to go ahead and jump into some quick messages for the sign of Pisces. Okay, so immediately Pisces, I'm getting that with the number 20 combined, you have a major decision or a big decision headed your way. The guidance is for you to just take your time and weigh out your options. So do not rush with whatever this major decision is. At the very top, notice how it's kind of separated into threes. So with this top section, we have the number 12, which talks about an important message or update. So watch your email, your phone, or conversations for whatever this message or major update, this update is. That is going to play a major part in like the decision that you're about to have to make. And then the third little section, we just have, I don't know, the number 2, and it says it's clarifying that this is good news that's coming. Something will lift your mood soon. So I feel like this is going to be good news headed your way, and because of this good news, you are going to have to make a major decision. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. Okay. So let's jump into some of these other cards and see what further clarification we can get. Yeah, we have a gong, an exciting event, and we have haystack, which says karma, you will reap what you have sown. So I feel like maybe you've poured into something, or you've done some like really good deeds. Maybe you've I'm hearing something about your path. So there could be like maybe there's something that you weren't really fond of, or you weren't really looking forward to, that had something to do with your purpose or your life path, but you poured into it, or you did something anyway, and you're about to reap some type of reward as it relates to that. Yeah, we have ink pot at the bottom. Problems will be resolved. So if maybe you've been struggling with something, I feel like you're about to get like some type of resolution, and it's coming from this good news and this major event that's happening for you. Look at that at the top. It says hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So if you feel like something has been draining you with whatever you've been working on, you're about to be allowed to kind of take a break from whatever this is. For someone, I don't know if this is for one of you, some of you, or none of you, but someone is about to win. It feels like someone's about to win a contest or win some type of vacation. So I don't know if you have been applying for something like that, but again, that's for one of you, some of you, or none of you. But we have at the bottom wishbone, a wish is being granted. So I love that. And at the top is quill. It says get back to the basics. Okay, I'm really feeling like especially if someone is about to win a vacation, or you're about to be gifted or offered an opportunity for a vacation, like I feel like this needs to be like something kind of really simple. I don't know, I'm hearing the word woodsy, so for those of you that like the woods, but I'm kind of getting more of like the luxurious woodsy style, right? So maybe like a really luxurious cabin in the woods that is away from, like all of the, all that city life or whatever. I feel like someone is going to be drawn to that, or someone is about to win, something that has to do with that. I don't know why I keep getting this sense of like someone is about to win something. So again, I don't know who that is for. Yeah, we have bear. It says danger, especially in money matters. I feel like whatever this is, there's something to do with like it being a risk, or you took a risk. You're highly thought of. At the top, that was at the bottom. At the top is lion, time to act. For some of you guys, I really feel like you went out on a limb, like you took some type of risk, but like this looks scary, but you took a risk when it came to like an investment or finances or something like that, and it's going to pay you dividends. Like you're about to receive a major payout, or like you're I don't know, like you did something where you kind of put yourself out there, you took a risk, and you're about to win big over that. Next we have the wreath. It says sorrow over a loss. I don't know if you felt like you had to give something up. You've been having to give something up. For some of you guys, this could be like a lot. Let me look at the bottom, but I feel like some of you guys have had to give up like a lot of your time or your energy, or, you know, like if this was some type of major financial investment that you made, you know, like maybe you felt like, you know, just kind of like wondering if you made the right decision, or maybe you kind of really felt the loss of those finances. But we have, well, family wishes come true. And at the top, it says cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. I feel like, you know, maybe you've been pouring into something. I don't know what this is, but you've been wondering, like you haven't felt like you know, things are getting any better, or you felt like you made a wrong move, a wrong turn, a wrong decision. But, you know, I don't know. For some of you guys, you may have had a parent tell you that like you made a stupid decision type thing, because I'm hearing your mama was wrong, but they're about to see that no, the decision that you made was actually the right one. Like for some of you guys, this could even be like you went to school. I'm here in community college, so I don't know, but some of you guys like went to school for one thing, and then once you graduated, like you did something completely different, or maybe you didn't finish up the degree. And so, you know, you may have received some major backlash or major judgments from family members or friends as it relates to this, but you decided to, you know, pour your time and energy and you know, finances into something else is what I'm getting. Yeah. What else? What else for Pisces? Oh, wow. Let's start with this one. This one flew out first, I believe. We have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you are about to receive some type of fortune, some type of good luck. Right now, you feel like, you know, just something is just not working in your favor. With whatever one of these areas are. I'm really getting strong finances for this. It says dragon, beware of self-delusion. I feel like, you know, with that self-delusion, I feel like it could be that you are kind of like in some type of lack mindset, or like you're not seeing the forest for the trees or something like that. Like you're making good decisions. Something is about to work out in your benefit. But maybe, you know, you're kind of gaslighting yourself with, you know, thinking that you made a wrong turn, or you made an error, or you misjudged your own intuition or something like that. But no, you're about to find out that you did exactly what you were supposed to do. At the bottom, we have needle and thread. It says a sincere wish will be granted. And at the top, we have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, I feel like something is definitely working out in your favor, but it may not necessarily feel like it is, you know, right now to you, but definitely you made a right call. Let's see, what else can we get for the sign of Pisces? I'm going to look at this danger, especially in money matters. What is this danger? Especially in money matters. Danger, especially in money matters. Oop, okay. Do we keep that? Yay or nay? Do we keep that? Yes. Okay. Danger, especially in money matters. We have the Four of Swords. Is this correct? Okay, yeah. So it says forced isolation with this Four of Swords. I feel like you went out on a limb and you did something on your own. You felt like, you know, maybe you weren't being supported with whatever this is. So you just kind of made that judgment call. You went against the grain, or you went against, you know, someone else's better judgment, not necessarily your better judgment is what I'm getting. Yeah. I don't know why I have this deck. I mean, everything is for a reason. I have the deck upside down for, I guess, but so I'm going to keep it that way, but for this one. But we have Four of Cups, which says seizing opportunities. I'm telling you, that was at the bottom of the deck. Like there's something that, you know, other people didn't agree to, or they didn't see what you saw, and so you went ahead and you went for it. because otherwise with this Six of Cups in reverse, it says clinging to old wounds. Like, I feel like you were tired of, you know, the same old, and you just wanted to do something different. You wanted to take a chance, a risk, and that's what you did, and it's about to pay off. Okay, let's turn this right side up. What is this sorrow over a loss? What is this sorrow over a loss? Ooh, okay. We have the Nine of Swords. There was something that, I don't know, maybe it made you feel anxious or something like that, but I feel like you are facing that, or you did face that fear and you did it anyway type energy. Like, you did whatever this was anyway. I don't know if like there was, you know, the anxiety over, you know, thinking that you would lose out. You know, what if, you know, this was a bad investment or something like that. I mean, whatever it is, even if you invested in a relationship, like, you know, you felt like you made an investment and you may have been concerned about, you know, it pouring back into you, or, you know, it paying off. But I feel like, you know, it may not look like it right now, or it may not seem like it right now, but it is definitely paying off. It is working out in your favor. At the bottom, we have the Lovers, which is about partnerships. And at the top, we have Ace of Pentacles, which says material blessing. You may have partnered up with someone else, another company, you know, another person. You know, maybe if you were in a long-term relationship with someone, things were kind of not really progressing. I don't know why I'm getting this, but someone, like, you could have been with someone for years. Maybe you guys never, it looked like you were never getting married or something. So you kind of cut out on that relationship and invested or poured into a new one, and people thought that you were silly and it was a terrible idea or something like that. But whatever, and maybe it started off rough, but something is about to work out in your favor. I don't know. I'm hearing the word anointing. Yeah. What is this self-delusion that Pisces needs to be aware of? Beware of. Okay, we have the King of Cups, and that flew in reverse. It says emotional coldness. I don't know if someone tried to convince you that you're, like, maybe they felt like you were too emotional, right? With this emotional coldness. And so, you know, someone was trying to convince you to just kind of cut your emotions off or your feelings off or something like that. And, you know, you have been trying to get to something to prove your worth, or prove something by becoming detached or emotionally cold. But at the bottom, we have the Strength card, which is about inner strength. Like, that is one of your greatest strengths. And it's actually what, you know, also at the bottom, we have Two of Cups with this mutual attraction. It actually, a lot of people are attracted to, like, your emotional capacity, right? Your emotional, like, you know, yeah, you might have some emotional ups and downs, but I feel like for the most part, you're actually pretty stable. You know, maybe just kind of animated. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, someone might be just kind of animated. But at the top, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about focused effort. I feel like for some of you guys, you just need to learn how to channel your emotions into, like, you know, maybe your relationship, or maybe into a project or into your work. You know, there's a matter of, like, you're about to learn how to channel your energy. Yeah. Anything else that we need to look at? What is this anxiety? We have the Empress, and then we have the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there was just some type of anxiety when it came to, you know, making a decision, or, you know, pouring into something, like maybe just questioning if it was the right thing for you to do or not. And you are about to find out that it absolutely, look at that at the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is evaluation. So you were just evaluating, wondering, you know, if you made the right decision. I really do get that, whatever this is. Here we have the Lovers at the top now, so we have the partnerships again, but you definitely made the right decision. Okay, anything else for Pisces? I feel like yeah, it says I surrender, and this flew in reverse. I'm really getting something about like, don't give up. Remember I said you moved forward with something that someone thought was a bad idea, but you didn't give up, you didn't give in, and that is definitely a bonus for you. That's why you are receiving this, you know, kind of like good karma, you know, is what I'm getting. It says I am authentic. I feel like you had like an internal, like your internal guidance, like you had a nudge, or, you know, your intuition told you to pour into whatever this is, this business, this relationship or partnership, or, you know, work, or, you know, a different, you know, career, different degree or something like that. Maybe you went from college, instead of college you decided to do a training program or something like that for someone. But whatever it is, like, it fits what you want out of like your end goal. It fits that more. It's more aligned with whatever you want for your future. And, you know, people have their opinions, but the only person that knows what's really right for you is you. And I feel like you stood firm on that. You stood on business when it came to that, and you didn't fall into the pressure of, you know, what someone else, society or family or friends or someone, you know, what they wanted for you. Okay. And then we have I speak highly of myself. I feel like, you know, with this going with the beware of self-delusion, and we talked about, you know, like that emotional coldness or whatever, you know, I don't know. Just don't let don't let other people get into your head, right? If what you're doing makes you happy, it says I'm happy. If what you do makes you happy, at the bottom it says I have a higher purpose. Like, you know that it's right for you. You don't need to worry about what other people, you know, say, think, want, feel, desire for you. Like, they need to worry about their own lives. They need to, you know, focus on their own selves. Like, yes, they can love and care about you, but at the end of the day, if they really do love and care about you, they will also support you in whatever your goals are, or what it is that you want for yourself. And so we're going to go ahead and leave it there, Pisces. I hope that this message was helpful.